aimed at a new generation. For the youth, by the youth, trying to make a change. Stand up, stand up. For the youth, by the youth, trying to make a change. Stand up, stand up. New generation, yeah.
Homework, I get quite a lot, but I never really do it. And if I do, it's really bad and rough and not good.
For example, French homework was really difficult when I struggled with, so we'd all get together and we'd all do it at the same time to try and help each other to make it less of a chore. So.
Did you copy off anyone?
Various times I copied off people.
The impact on the 14 to 19-year-old age group with homework is quite significant because it's deemed to be the most important time in their lives. Because everybody tells them that. You spent all your years building up to this one great event called the GCSEs or the A-levels, which is great, but unfortunately it doesn't actually take into account the individual and how the individual feels. So there's part of the challenge of making sure it's kept in perspective. It is very, very important that they get their GCSE or their A-levels, but it's more important that they're mentally healthy and well through that process. Part of it is making sure they have the right environment. Part of it is make sure you know what you're trying to help them with, but also make sure they have time to rest, make sure they have time to eat, make sure they have the right facilities, and if they do want to listen to music, or if they do need to have some time, give them that. Make it work for you rather than it being a battle. Because I guarantee if you go into battle over homework, you will lose. So for me, it's about enjoying it, make it entertaining, give them the right environment, give them the right resources, and try and make it enjoyable.
I just try and get her to do it, as soon as she can, so that it's done and out of the way. I try and get her to let me look at it, and to check it, so that she just doesn't hand in, anything.
The only way that we could help her with all different subjects with the school was to perhaps offer advice by going on the internet and finding research out and things like that.
So I used to sit with her. If she had anything that she was struggling with, we would sit together and try and work it out together, really.
I would always work on time management, trying to figure out how do they find enough time in their lives to do that. It's far better to sit down and plan exactly when you're going to do certain time work, what coursework are you going to do, how long you're going to spend to do it, and what reward are you going to get once you've done it. And that may be some sort of social interaction.
I did help. If she was stuck, I would help, and I would try my best. I wasn't saying I could do it. Especially with maths, I couldn't help in every way, but yeah, I was very supportive of what she needed.
My top tips for parents would be, make sure you know what the homework is, so you're on the ball. And if you can, study that, be on top of that. Give them the priorities to know where they can do it, when they can do it, and keep those boundaries set for them so they know exactly where they are. Always stick with them. Don't give up. They may want to, but you just stick with it. And see if you can support them in time management. But my final most important rule is listen to them. And if they're getting stressed, help them. If they're getting overwhelmed, help them in any way you feel is appropriate.